Welcome to another episode of the Third Path Recovery channel. This is a channel documenting my attempts or my journey through attempting to recover from addiction and mental ill health, and a place for people to learn about some of the issues faced by people who suffer from these problems, and also a place for people to discuss about these problems and issues and learn techniques to help recover from them and heal. I am your delightful host, Owen, and this is episode number 7. We're going to do another techniques episode, and this technique is gratitude lists. This is one of the simplest and easiest techniques, but again, one of the most effective, and it's just common sense, really. Remembering the things that you have to be grateful for is going to make you more content. There's not a lot of, I don't think it took Freud to work that one out. But there are some specifics to the technique that you need to follow if you want it to work, and that's what we're going to go through today. This is a technique that's particularly helpful for helping us gain perspective on our lives, and it's great in that it can be done in as little as 30 seconds and requires a pen and paper. That's it. I would suggest buying yourself a nice little book with flip over pages so that you can do it day by day and then flip over. I have one of these that I bought, but of course I've lost it so I don't have it to show you, but it's something similar to but smaller than this. And that's one of the small important details with this technique. Go and buy yourself a little notebook. It doesn't have to be big like this. I mean, the one that I've got that I can't find is tiny like this. But buy something that's, if you can afford it, buy something that is really beautiful, that you appreciate, that makes you want to write in it. And then it turns the whole thing into a little bit of a treat for a start, but it's going to make you want to do it regularly. And as with a lot of these things, repetition is the key. Having said that, it doesn't really matter where you write it. It's the fact you're writing it that matters. So like, as you can see, I will just fit it in anywhere. Like if I have like a blank piece of piece of paper that's being wasted, I will just fill it with a gratitude list. Sometimes, like if it's to hand and it's a piece of paper that I can find and I want to do a gratitude list, then I'll just squeeze it in there. It's not important where it goes really, but that process of going and buying yourself a little book that you really like and appreciate, if you can afford it, is something that is going to make you want to repeat this technique. As this is a daily technique, I'm going to add it to my own personal list of micro routines that I do every day. So there you go. Gratitude list. Like, if I'm honest, that should probably be at the top. That should probably be the thing that I start with. Yeah, really. It's certainly more important than doing 30 push-ups and 30 sit-ups a day. continuously remembering all the things that you have to be grateful for in your life is definitely going to have more of an effect, or for me, is definitely going to have more of an effect than 30 push-ups and 30 sit-ups a day. So there it is on my micro routines, and I've been doing pretty well with these. I've been sticking to them, and I do feel a bit better. I'm still kind of all over the place, but I at least feel like a little bit kind of energized now, and I have a routine. And now, as I said, it's not going to be taking a degree in psychology to understand why this technique works. To get down to the meat and potatoes of it, simply repeating the things in life that you are grateful for over and over is going to make you feel better. There's no two ways about it. If you do this on a daily basis, I reckon it's probably pretty hard for it not to have a positive impact, even if you're trying for it not to have a positive impact. If you do the exercise honestly, then I think it would be pretty difficult. It's an experiment I'd like to run, actually. Like, if anyone out there's got a research budget, it's an interesting one. But it works with me. It works with everyone else that I've seen use it. And it really is simple. It really is just remembering the things that you're grateful for. For a lot of you out there, a lot of you that are in a bit of a shit position, it might feel like you don't have a lot to be grateful for, but believe me, you do. Like, there is always somebody worse off. Just the fact that you're sitting watching this video, like, you should be able to draw enough from that to conclude that you have an awful lot to be grateful for. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be complicated or clever. Because I can't find my nice little booklet, I'm going to squeeze it in my episode plan booklet underneath the episode plan for this. So, gratitude list for today, which is 21st of October. So, gratitude, 21st October. And keep it simple. Keep it simple. Like, I am grateful that I have warm clothes. I am grateful that I'm not hungry. I am grateful that I have the love of a pet bunny who lives with me, and yeah, you'll meet her sooner or later. But she's beautiful. But yeah, keep it simple. Warm clothes, not hungry. If you've got a roof over your head, be grateful that you've got a roof over your head. If you don't have a roof over your head, be grateful that you don't have a roof over your head and that you're living in somewhere like Syria, where potentially someone's gonna come round the corner and cut your head off if you don't tell them that you're the right religion. You know, like, there is always something to be grateful for. There is always something to be grateful for. It might not feel like it, but there is always something to be grateful for. And what you'll find is that the more you do this, the easier it will come. The first 1, 2, 3 that you do, you'll probably find yourself getting a little bit stuck, maybe feeling like you don't have much to be grateful for, or you're not sure what to write. But you have to do it every day. make sure that you do it every day. And if you do it every day, then eventually it will start to come easier, and you'll see those lists start to grow. And it's a very interesting thing. If you get the little flip book like I talked about, or if you just get a book and cut them out and stick them on your wall, which I've done before, you can look back and you can see how your mindset has changed over a period of time. How during this period of time you were really lacking in gratitude, and then you can think back to what your general life was like at that time, and then you can look at places where you're much more grateful for all the things that you do have, and you can think to what your life was like in those times. And I think you'll find that in most cases it pretty well correlates the times that you are grateful for what you've got in your life and the times that you do better mentally. So yeah, like I say, gratitude lists. This is something that's going on my micro routines list, and I will repeat every day. And that is me now up to 7 micro routines. So, like, doing those is keeping me busy and helping me. And gratitude lists are ones that are really, really useful for when you find yourself like wallowing in self-pity or sadness or anger or resentment. There are times that it's important to be with these feelings and experience them and accept them and understand them in the context of our own lives. But to spend too much time with them is not good. And when you find yourself doing that, a gratitude list is a very good way of getting yourself out of it. So I've also included some more random footage of idiocy from my daily life, which is coming up now. Look, I'm actually doing some organisation shit. Maybe this time. See that? Yeah. Maybe this. It's a beautiful bowl. Again. Another beautiful bowl. I got this for like £6 or something from a boat selling pottery by the side of the canal. But it's beautiful. So yeah, hopefully this one doesn't smash. So I think this one's even nicer. So there we go. Organisation. Let's hope that sticks. Look at that. Whoops. There. That's a nice feeling. Just going to show you again. Comfort eating. Gotta have that cookie dough ice cream. Just getting frustrated because I can't find my medicine. Regularly lose or mix up my medicine, and yeah, yet more time wasting. So I've got home, I've had my kebab for dinner, I've got out of the shower, and of course I've got my ice cream. This one's vegan. That's got to mean it's healthy, right? Vegan, healthy? I think that's how it works, isn't it? Or does it contain some fucking horrible, disgustifying, emulsified oils? Well, we'll see. Not quite so appetizing now.
looks like it is just a big mess of emulsified oils. Sometimes I wake up like this though. I wake up and she's in her place where she waits for me to pick her up, and then she comes for a cuddle. Look how silly she is. Yeah, I know.
And apart from that, it looks pretty well locked in that I've got detox or opiate detox coming soon. I think my friend has bought his flights from Spain to England and will be with me next week. I'm not 100% at the moment, but yeah, it looks like I'm going to be opiate detoxing next week, um, which I'm not looking forward to. I'm really not looking forward to. But what I am doing is starting to prepare. I'm starting to prepare now, and I'll do a detox. I'm preparing for detox before I go into it. But that's it for today. I think episode number 7, Third Path Recovery Channel. If you have somebody in your life that's been touched by mental health problems or addiction problems, then like this video, share it. If you've got someone in your life that's been touched by mental health problems and addiction problems, and you don't like this video, then thumbs down it. And yeah, still share it anyway. Still share it anyway. But yeah, other than that, like and subscribe. There's some stuff coming up on the screen, and yeah, that's one more episode.